Well, hey there, neighbor. It's me, Angie. Y'all come on in. It's time for our weekly neighborhood chat. Oh boy, is it getting close to Christmas and it'll be over just like that. We'll wake up on Christmas morning and
Close to Christmas
and
and
it'll
it'll
be
be over.
and it will be over. Over until 2024. Nope, we do not have a baby yet. Seems like we're getting close though. I hope so. We're closer than we were yesterday. I know that. But she goes back to the doctor tomorrow and for her weekly visit. So we'll find out some more news tomorrow. One of our doctors said you may be getting a Christmas present this year. So I don't know. I don't think there's anybody in our family tree that's been born on Christmas Day. I don't think there has been, but he could be the first because I know he'll be the first Lincoln. We don't have a Lincoln in our family tree. As far back as I know, we don't have one. And my cousin and I have done our family tree many years ago, going back really, really far. We have over 3,000 names on that. She has it on her computer. But let me see who's here this morning. There's my beautiful friend, Miss Southern Belle. She always makes me smile. She always sends me little messages and brightens my day when I don't feel good. I didn't have a very good day yesterday. I was in a lot of pain. I don't know why. I don't know if it was the weather or, well, I say a lot of pain, more pain than I'm normally in. And so I was taking a nap, and she was trying to brighten my day and get in touch with me. It made me feel so good. Hey, Casey. There's Casey. Casey always comments on my videos, and so good to have you here, Casey. Oh, and there's sweet Ashley. Yesterday was Ashley's birthday, I think. Put it in the chat, Ashley. Was it your birthday yesterday? I can't remember because I was kind of, may have been day before yesterday because yesterday was kind of a blur because I slept a lot. Oh, and there's sweet, beautiful Nez. Hey, Nez. Now, you'll want to go over to her channel. She paints and she sings. She has some beautiful talents. Now, Miss Southern Belle, I want to tell y'all something before I go on down the line a little further. She promotes and shares out everyone, and she's a growth channel where she promotes everybody to grow and all that. I think a lot of times she gets shortchanged because we don't share her out, and I'm guilty of that too, not sharing her out and not saying, go to Miss Southern Belle's channel. She's wonderful, and she is. So go over there, and I'm sure all of you already know. If you don't know Miss Southern Belle, you're living under a rock. But go over there and support her and show her some love. There's my cousin Lynn. Lynn's supposed to be coming this afternoon. We're gonna exchange Christmas presents. We do every year. No matter how old we get, we have been really close since, I mean, before we started school. And which actually our mothers were first cousins. But a lot of people have always thought that Lynn and I were sisters because we were so close. But Lynn is 2 years younger than I am. But we were very close during growing up. And of course, she went off, she got married, moved away, and we kind of didn't talk every day. And then she moved back. And no matter where she goes in this world, I know I can call her to drop of a hat and she's going to be there. And she knows the same for me. So that's how you know you have a really good relationship, friendship, connection with somebody. But I love my cousin Lynn. There's Callie and Jordan. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. I'm so happy y'all are here. Um, James and I were planning our menu for Christmas Day. Matt and Haley and Berkeley are coming Saturday. Brent and Taylor will be here. We'll have our little Christmas uh gathering Saturday. So I commenced to telling James, now we're not going to have the same meal that we have for Thanksgiving. I don't want it to be that big, you know. I don't want to cook all that food. Well, guess what it's turned into? I said, did you not hear me? I don't want to have all this. And it's turned into dressing and ham and uh his corn casserole. And my son wants me to make a broccoli and cheese. And Taylor's put her recommendation in. And there's a special mixture that we mix for Berkeley. And I'm like, to me, I would have been satisfied just to have Subway sandwiches from Subway. But that's not happening. But anyway, it'll be fun, and I'll be with my family, so it doesn't matter. Baby could come at any time. Yes, baby can come at any time now. Which by Saturday we could have a baby. We don't know, and all that could be canceled. All that food and everything could be canceled because when the baby's coming, Angie's going north where the hospital is. Now they're welcome to stay here and eat and stay here and spend the night and do whatever, but I plan on being at the hospital. Having fun with my kids, not feeling well, but this time with the kids help. Oh, Nez, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? Do you have a cold or are you just achy or what's going on? Oh, it was your birthday yesterday. I'm gonna sing you happy birthday when I speak to everybody. Now I may run everybody off by singing because I normally do not sing. So you better know that you're really special to me, Ashley, if I'm going to sing happy birthday. But I'm going to use my little chipmunk that I got that will repeat what I say so I won't sound so bad. But I'm going to try to sing happy birthday to you. Leon, welcome in. Oh, there's Christina. I got the prettiest card from Christina. She sent me a Christmas card and she sent me my initial, and it was an ornament. Thank you, Christina. I loved it. I've gotten several cards from different of my YouTube family, and I sent out I don't know how many last year. And with everything going on this year, I didn't get to send cards out, and I wanted to so bad because I love to send cards. I just love to send out cards. So next year, maybe we won't have a baby coming and I can get back on track. But my sister Christina, she calls us rock stars, and she has a great channel. She talks about a lot of good things. Oh, it helps me so many days when I listen to her little chat when she walks with Misha and when she goes and she dumpster dives and she brings home different things that she finds, and she finds a lot of good stuff. And so I just enjoy her. And her last name is Lewis, which when I found my biological father, his last name was Lewis, and they spell it the same way. So when Christina came into my chat, I was like, oh, there's my sister. But obviously she married a Lewis. But anyway, she's still my sister. All I want is orange juice. You craving orange juice or you just need orange juice? It will be fun. Yeah, it'll be fun. Family is everything. I totally agree. I know, Christina, that's what we were just talking about. Her doctor last week, she had to see the specialist, and he said, you might just have a Christmas present coming. You might just have a Christmas baby. So we'll see. But either way, it's less than 3 weeks away because they already have the section scheduled, the C-section, if she don't have it by a certain date. So it's less than 3 weeks. Either way, either she's going to go into labor or they're going to do a C-section. So within 3 weeks, we should have a baby. Make the food now and freeze it. Yeah. A lot of it. Now, my broccoli and cheese casserole doesn't take but a few minutes. But here is the situation. My little kitchen and my wheelchair, James and I can't move around together in there. So he goes in there to do his little bit. Then I scoot in there to do my little bit. And then we were, go back and forth. And but when I build another house, if the Lord's willing and the creek doesn't rise, before I go on to my forever home, my kitchen and my living area will be an open space. All of it will be open where I can just run circles with my wheelchair without bumping into anything. That is my goal. Oh, I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing. Oh, Crafty, I'm so glad you're here. I have to show this. I was hoping you would come in today, darling. I am so glad to see you. The Crafty Songbird, she sent me a gift, and I wanted to show it on my live today. Let me see if I can get it to work. She sent this from Tracy Cakes. It's a snow globe with Santa in it. Is that not the cutest thing? I didn't want to put it with my decorations in there where my Christmas tree was until I showed it and thanking her for it. But that is so cute. Thank you, Crafty. I love it. Y'all go over to Crafty's channel. She's going to be on with Lisa's New Adventures and selling on her channel with her. But she makes some beautiful jewelry. She's a sweetheart. I just love her. Oh, and there's my brother, Handicapped Traveler. Hey there. How are you? I hope you're doing better. It's so good to see you. Y'all check out Handicapped Traveler's channel. He's awesome. He's my YouTube brother. I hadn't been able to make it to his channel lately. Everything's been so busy here on this little corner of the world. Hey, Joni. How are you doing? Welcome in. Now, Joni is married to, I don't want to mess his name up, his YouTube channel, but he knows a lot about stones and rocks. Mr. Jim, I think that's what they call him. And, I've learned so much about real, I know that when things are cold, like rocks, they're real. And I mean, don't quote me on all this. From all these auctions I go to, I'm trying to learn all this stuff. But yeah, she's his better half. Hey, sister, have you seen? Oh, really? Awesome. I am so happy. Well, let's just get you on up there. Anybody that's not connected to my brother, Handicapped Traveler, which maybe all you are. I'm assuming you are. If not, go on over there and connect with him and leave your little comment. Say, it's me, Angie sent me, your sister from YouTube. Put something like that in there. Maybe a New Year's baby. We don't know. But whatever it is, they're not going to let her go very many days past the 1st of January before they do the section. I think it's scheduled for the 3rd or the 5th. I don't want to say. I'm just hoping he makes his arrival before then. But I want him to be good and done. You know what I mean? I want him to be good and healthy and all that. And I want her to be able to be safe in the, having the section. So I want him to be here, but yet and still I don't want to rush it and anything go, bad. Oh, he's at 900. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Look who just walked through the door. Miss Heifer herself. Tracy, you are amazing. Let me see what I can do. Did I leave this thing on? Did I leave it on the... No. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Super, super, super chat. Thank you, Tracy. Love you, Heifer. I love that little thing. Y'all, Tracy Cake is amazing. She's awesome. You need to go over there and check her out. She's a giver. I mean, I can't say that enough. She gives and gives and gives. She and Colleen and the original OG and Sassy, Tamara and Teresa. I mean, just that whole uh, community of people over there. It's a joy just to be a part of them. Laura Young, welcome in. Laura's a sweetie. Lynn, she knows I love her. Um, Yesterday was very hard. 5 years my husband's been gone, but I got through it. Oh, I'm so happy that you made it through it. Uh, Crafty. I know a lot of people have been dealing with the loss of loved ones and just the difficulty of going through the season because James and I were talking, and I don't know if y'all feel this way or not, but we were talking. If we had younger children now, it would be like, wow, this is more difficult because I don't see how people do it with 3 and 4 children at home, and especially just buying the groceries and sending them to school just with what they need, not extra, but what they need. Everything is just so expensive. I don't see how people do it. Oh, everybody's speaking. Oh my goodness, there's Josie. Um, Josie is working today, I think, but Josie works every day. What can I say? Josie works every day. Josie could run laps around me even if I wasn't handicapped. She works that hard. But I've said it over and over again. You got to go over and visit Josie and see. Josie is way over 2,000 now. It took her a while to get to 2,000, but she's done mastered like 2020 something. She may be 30, 2030. I don't know, but she gave away a Amazon card for $50, and Texas Val won it, and I thought that was an amazing gift. And while Josie's here, I want to show y'all something. I received some free gifts from Josie's channel. She drew my name or somebody gifted them to me, but I want to show y'all this. This is a bracelet that I received as a free gift from. This is the kind of things that Josie sells. Beautiful, beautiful jewelry. I don't know if you watched my last video about my devotion time, but I also purchased 2 little books that you can write things in, like prayer books or whatever. She not only sells jewelry, but she sells other things. And also, I received this as a free gift on her channel. This bracelet right here. I hope I'm showing y'all. But I've gotten so much jewelry. I tell them over there in that auction all the time, I'm going to have to start giving away to some of my neighbors and friends. And oh, and I finally got me a new printer, which I can print out on Pirate Ship now and get my my postage and all that when I send out a free gift a little cheaper. You know, I used to have that until my printer messed up. And then I started having to send it out just like James had to take it up to the post office. But I got a printer, and I can't wait for y'all to see the new things I have planned for the channel. There's James. Hello, James. Josie and I are talking about doing a live together. And Josie, I have to tell you something. I've come up with a little niche of a name for our little talk when we have it, but I'll have to discuss it with you later and see if you want to do that. To put a little spin on it to make people want to come over and watch it. Oh, there's Angie Blackman. Hello. How are you? Welcome in. I'm so glad to see you. Where have you been? Are you having a good holiday season? I am so glad to see. Are you doing any YouTubing or Dumpster Diamond, are you doing any of that anymore? Okay, everybody, you might want to mute right now if you don't want to hear bad singing, because I'm going to sing happy birthday to Ashley. You're not going to offend me because my children used to put their hand over my mouth when they were younger and go, no, mama, no. They didn't want me to sing to them. So it's not going to bother me a bit. I'm not going to get offended. But I have stepped out since I started YouTube and just said, I'm just going to do it. So, Ashley, you know this is coming from the heart. And y'all can sing along too if you want to. But we're going to sing happy birthday to Ashley. Now, yesterday was her birthday, but I wasn't on doing my live yesterday. So we're going to do it today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
To you.
to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Ashley.
Happy birthday, dear Ashley.
Happy birthday
Happy
day
birthday
to
to
you
you.
and many more.
Many more.
Happy birthday, Ashley.
Happy birthday, Ashley.
I hope you had a good birthday, Ashley. It must be by the Lord saying, I got to let these people hear this in a nice way. There's the Bud Files. Welcome in. Welcome in. For a long time, I didn't know what the Bud Files name was, but when I went to, since going to Josie's auctions, I found out that her name is Sue. And, but I still can't call her Sue. I have to go by the Bud Files. I don't know. It just doesn't sound right for me to call her Sue, but that's her name. I hope she didn't mind me telling that. But anyway, I hope y'all have y'all's drinks and let's see what else. I'm doing okay. I almost lost Roger in November. He had his aneurysm surgery. I know what she's talking about. It's the it's a valve in your heart, I think. And it went wrong and he had to be resuscitated. Aorta. Yeah. I knew I'd get that. Angie, I'm so sorry. She's talking to the other Angie. Yeah, I am sorry too, Angie. But I'm so happy to see you. You know, there's a lot of Angies that comes into different chats, like Ella's and Tracy's, and there's Angela and Angie, and it's me, Angie, and it's just a lot of us out there. I guess they're around the same age I am because back in the 60s, when I was born, the late 60s, I guess that was a popular name, but it's not that popular now. You don't hardly ever see younger children or ladies named Angie. Not in my area anyway. But what's been going on with you all? Are y'all ready to get this Christmas holiday over with? So he is still recovering from it. Oh. Bye, Josie. You be careful. Love you, and you watch out for that traffic. You know, there's crazies out there. And I'll talk to you later. You know, I love you. There's Leon's Life. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, I've been having this. Okay, let me share this with you. I've been having these weird dreams. Now, I've always been a person that would dream, and I can dream in black and white, and I can dream in color. I don't know if y'all have ever paid attention to that, to see if y'all dreamed in black and white or color. But I dream in both. I don't know if y'all have ever paid attention to that, like I said. But I've been having these off the wall dreams. I'll tell James, you're not going to believe what I dreamed. And what I don't get is this is what I've never understood about dreams. How can you dream about people that you don't even know or you've never seen? They're in your dream and you don't even know them. Because when you wake up, you're thinking, who was that person? I don't know who that is. I don't know how that's possible. If anybody has can explain that, please do, or have some enlightenment on it. But you can have dreams about people you don't even know. They can be somebody else in your dream. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Or they can be who they are in their dream, and you're thinking, why is this person in my dream? But yeah, I've been having some weird dreams. Weird. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Miss Southern Belle. Like I'm trying to get a message. Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing. I'm glad you confirmed that because I wasn't going to say that. I was going to I was going to see what everybody else said, but I kind of thought that. Hey, Sherry. She said maybe someone you're going to, maybe it is someone I'm going to meet. Yeah. But have y'all ever done that? Have y'all ever dreamed about people in your dream that you don't even know? You've never seen them? I've seen people from my dreams that I don't know and never seen. I always take it as a sign from the Lord to pray for them. Now that's a thought. I've never thought about that because it always seemed weird. Because I'd wake up and think, who was that? Who was that? I've never even seen that person. Who was that in my dream? That's a good thought, Christine. I've never even thought about that. So, I'm finished with my Christmas shopping. I have 2 more presents to wrap. I was supposed to wrap them yesterday, but I didn't feel too good. So I'm going to wrap them today, and they're not really big, huge presents. No big deal. I've been putting a lot of my presents in bags instead of wrapping them. Why, yes, hello, panel and chat. Hey, Patrick, how are you? Welcome in. Y'all don't forget to give me one of these, and thank you. Oh, so are y'all finished? Now we can start talking about what we have planned for the new year, which mine's always the same. I will be here at my home. No partying for me, I'm telling you. I'll probably be asleep before they even drop the ball to ring in the new year. But can y'all believe it? 2024? 2024. Yes. And it seems just like yesterday, everybody was afraid of, oh no, Y2K. The world's not going to be here. And here we are almost 25 years later. Oh, you're on TikTok. Nice. I'm going to start doing my more giveaways after the holidays and the new year starts. You know how I used to do giveaways on my channel? I'm going to start doing the giveaways again. I've got to get rid of some of this jewelry, or I'm never going to be able to purchase anything else from it, jewelry-wise, from another auction because I have so much jewelry. I anticipate that if any of my YouTube family has a birthday or something like that, I'll just send something like that to them. There's no sense in me keeping it. Like I told y'all before, if my children come in here and had to go through what I had today, they would go, why did she do this? Why did she collect all this stuff? I have someone sending me a message. But Let's see what everybody's saying. Oh, Love in Circles. Hello. Now I know Love in Circles from Anitra channel. I Spy Queen. She also, of course, has auctions. That's how I know Love in Circles. I'm so happy to have you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. I am 17 is our family's number. 17 and 30. You know how you just have numbers that show up in your life all the time? We have 17, 30. The number 3 shows up a lot. Uh I don't know. It's just every time you turn around, it's 17, 30, and 3. I don't know if y'all have numbers that show up a lot in y'all's life or in y'all around your home, or, you know, that may sound strange. If you have numbers that show up in your often in your life, put it in the chat because, like I said, 17, 30, and 3. So, Lincoln didn't come on the 17th. If he comes on the 30th, Taylor will be devastated because Matt, my son's birthday is the 30th, Berkeley's birthday is the 30th, and then his birthday will be the 30th. And how we'd make it on birthday parties, I have no idea. But maybe they would just have to have their birthday parties together, or we would have to rotate them. I don't know. But we hadn't crossed that bridge. That hadn't even happened yet. Hey, Pam. Now, Pam, I know Pam from Stacy May Catitude channel. I've met her there. So good to have you. Welcome in. Y'all are just making my day. Now, as far as I know next Tuesday is the 26th. So I will be going live, but I know it'll be the day after Christmas. So, I mean, I will be going live, but I don't know if you all are able. I want y'all to be here, but I completely understand if you're not going to be able to make it. I completely understand. We hadn't been able to go see lights this year yet. We wanted to take Berkeley to see the Christmas lights when she was here, but we didn't get a chance to. And then they're only staying Saturday, and they're going home Saturday afternoon, which I understand that because that's Christmas Eve. That's the 23rd, and they need to get back on the 24th and the 25th so Santa Claus can visit Berkeley. So I'm just so happy I'm going to get to see them for a few hours on Saturday. So I'm not going to complain at all. Then the next weekend is Berkeley's birthday, and it's still up in the air whether we're going to be able to go to her birthday party or not. But it's on the 30th at 10 in the morning, 10 to 12, which we could make it down there and go and then rush back. But if Taylor went into labor on the 30th, that would mean that we had 2.5 hours to get to the hospital instead of an hour and 10 minutes. So we don't know what we're going to do yet. We'll decide that when it gets closer. Hey, Nani Mae, how are you? Welcome in. Nani Mae, I saw those caps you made for the homeless, and those were some gorgeous caps. Those crochet caps you made, beautiful. Nani Mae made some beautiful caps for the Salvation Army to give to the homeless. They were nice. You know, like we talk about all the time about different talents. And that's her talent is crocheting. She crochets really well. My mom could crochet. My grandmother quilted. I never saw my grandmother crochet. But my mom used to crochet. I don't know if she does now or not. But I never learned that. I couldn't sit still long enough to learn anything like that. I was always just moving around real active. I didn't have the patience back then to learn it. Now, I cross-stitched a little bit in my younger age, but that's when my eyes were a lot better than they are now. And the only thing I have picked up is the diamond art. And I did one of those and hadn't had a chance to get back and do another one, but I'm hoping Y'all know I'm not telling the truth when I say this because I'll be busy with Lincoln. But I'm hoping after the first of the year, I can do another one of my diamond arts because I have 2 or 3 that I need to get done. Oh, you did? Some of the colors you used, Nani Mae, they were beautiful colors. Hey, Deborah. How are you? Oh, I have something to show. I bought a beautiful ring from Deborah. I think I'm wearing it today. I think. No, I don't think this is the ring that came from Deborah. But anyway, bought a ring from Deborah, and she sent me uh, a pen and a little pad, a post-it thing. But I want y'all to see this uh this pen that she's this not a writing pen, but a brooch. Let me open this up. I wanted to say thank you, Deborah. Deborah is also a giver. She gives and gives and gives. And if you hadn't checked Deborah out, you got to go over there and check her channel out. But this is I want y'all to look at this. Put it this way. Is that not pretty? I think it's so pretty. I didn't want to open it until after Deborah came into my live chat and I could show everybody. And of course, I cannot never have too many pens. And who does not use Post-its? I use Post-its all the time, but it was they were in this little cute little plastic, which I thought was a wonderful gift. I hope by next year I'll be able to get things from my channel when I send out a free gift and put them in little things and make it look really cute. Let's see who all come in. Everybody speaking. Oh, thank you all. Thank you. Well, it is time for you all to tell me, what do y'all plan on doing different next year? Are y'all doing anything different, or y'all hadn't even thought that far ahead? I mean, I've thought a little bit about my YouTube channel and some things I want to change. But as far as individually doing something, of course, there's always weight on the line that I need to shed. Not necessarily weight, but just changing my eating habits. And of course, I've been trying to physically walk more, get up and walk. I don't know. What are y'all planning on doing different? Are y'all planning on it? Or are y'all just planning on the same old, same old? What's y'all's thoughts on that? Oh, and I have been dealing with James since the 1st of December. He waits to the end of the year to take his vacation. Well, when he takes his vacation, he's been there so many years, he doesn't go back to after the 1st of January. So he's been here, all right, today's the 19th. He's been here 19 days, he and I. And every day I'm like, don't you have somewhere you need to go? Are you going hunting today? Because I'm not used to him being right up under me all the time. And he has to stay active. He has to have something to do or whatever. And it just seems like I can't get a lot done when he's here with me compared to when he's at work or when, like right now, he's gone with a friend of his. They got something to do at the hunting lease. They got something they got to do. It's always major stuff when it comes to hunting. It's always major. But you know how men are. Oh, you're welcome, Ashley. You're welcome. I'm glad that you sat through it. And if you muted, I understand. It's no big deal. I can take it. Oh, you're going to take a cruise? That's what my son wants to do for me next year, is for his family and James and myself to take a cruise. He's supposed to be getting it all together. But I'm like, me get on a cruise and handicap and the ship goes down? I'm That would not be good. Not for me being in a wheelchair. She said I was still here, Angie. Thank you, Ashley. Oh, and just how are men? Well, I don't have enough time to tell you the stories I could tell you about that Y chromosome y'all have. But of course, you would still have the same amount of opportunity to tell me about that XX chromosome because we women know that we have our own set ways. We can own up to them. We can say, yeah, we do this, we do that. Uh, oh, you went and got coffee? I have drank my coffee. I had 2 cups of coffee this morning. I'm not talking about like my grandmother used to have like a smaller coffee cup like they used to have, but I had a coffee cup, like really big coffee cup. A cruise would be nice. I need a Segway. Oh yes, definitely. No, I'm not really going, but I would love to. Oh yes. Hey Ron, how are you? Welcome in. Papa Smurf was modding Lisa's new adventure auction yesterday, which I didn't know that that's what he did a lot, was mod for different auctions until here lately I've been seeing him on a few auctions that I've been going to that he's been help modding. He seems like he really enjoys doing that. I love his name too. Is that you? Yeah, because there's another guy named. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. For the new year, I need to work on being more patient uh, with my husband's dementia. Oh, that's a horrible disease. My father has that. Oh, he is not doing too well with it. He's 80. I think he'll be 81 in January. My family calls me the coffee queen because I drink coffee. You sound like James. James drinks coffee all day long. Summer, winter, fall, spring. It doesn't matter how hot it is or how cold it is. He's going to drink coffee. Oh, he's my age. I'm 56. Oh, when did y'all find out, Deborah? Yeah, that's right. Papa J, I'm sorry, Ron. I get that mixed up. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. But y'all need to go over and visit Ron too. Oh, during the lot. Oh, okay, got you. Are you and he the same age, Deborah? Are y'all the same age? Because James and I are 10 months apart. James is 10 months older than me to the day. Yeah, you are a supporter, Ron. You support a lot of channels. Yes, you are. See, we never know what a person's going through when we watch their channel or we see them in a chat. We have no idea what they are going through. I have to tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all were there or not, but Ella gave away, well, she had over 100 gifts to give away that she had been saving from the first of the year and saving money for postage the whole year. And she was giving away gift after gift after gift on her for appreciation for her channel. I don't know if y'all know Ella, but Ella, she's another giver. And she expects nothing in return. She's just a giver. Victoria was on there too, and Victoria was giving things away. We have so many people, and these the communities that I go to and I am a part of that are just givers and givers. I can't explain it. I can't imagine being part of a community that is drama, uh, all about them, begging for you to send them something or send them funds or whatever. Now, don't get me wrong. In a time of need, I think that's necessary. But this community is just the most giving community I have ever been a part of. I guess that's why I like it so much. I love this community. So today is Tuesday. Let's see. Uh, what's y'all's plans for the next few days? Are y'all just gonna rest? Are y'all through with the hustle and bustle? What's y'all's favorite Christmas show to watch to put you in the Christmas mood? What's your favorite show movie to watch? Mine is It's a Wonderful Life. As soon as I see It's a Wonderful Life every year, I'm like, okay, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. But I love It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart and uh, Clarence the Angel. Oh, Ron likes It's a Wonderful Life too. I can relate to that, handicap. At least you shuffle. I can't even shuffle anymore. I scoot. I scoot around. But at least I'm still alive and kicking, I guess. I can't wait to get off work. I love Christmas with the Cranks. Yeah, that is a very good movie. That is a very good movie. I like a good comedy. I mean, really a good one. Not one of yours. Like, now, don't judge me on this, but Napoleon Dynamite, when my James and my children love that movie. And every time that they catch it on our TV, they have to turn it over there. And I'm like, I can't do it. I can't sit through this. I cannot watch that. I said, how as smart and as intelligent as all of you are, how can y'all sit and watch this crazy and actually say dumb movie? I do not like Napoleon Dynamite. It is the it hurts my brain to even sit there and watch such silliness. Yeah, that's a good line. I love that. Bye, Deborah. Love you. Have a good day. Never heard of it. Never heard of Napoleon Dynamite. Don't even try to find it. Don't look it up. Don't just act like I didn't even say it because it's not even worth your time. I mean, that'd be time in your life that you would never be able to get back. That's just wasted. And for some reason, my intelligent husband, 2 children that's graduated college, that has very good jobs, like this movie. I'm thinking, what is wrong with y'all? It's not even good. There's Carol. You listen while you work, honey. So good to see you. Mama Dollar and Papa Dollar, let's have some babies. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's too silly. I can't do it. I'm like, I just can't. I can't. No. Have y'all noticed I'm not stopped up today? And I'm not rubbing my nose and my eyes are not running? See, some days in here I do that, and some days I don't. I don't know what the deal. Haven't done anything different. Oh, I was trying to keep it upbeat today because of the day that I had yesterday. And I thought yesterday, well, if my YouTubers could see me now, I wouldn't look like the bright light that they see normally because, like I said, I wasn't feeling too well yesterday. I was in a lot of pain. Uh, and then that was starting to get, and I don't know if y'all are like this or not, but then that got to thinking about uh, loved ones that were not going to be here for Christmas. And why did I go there? I don't even know. I guess I needed to. Because, you can go there, but you got to bring yourself back. You can't stay there. But I got up out of my chair. I was in my recliner. And I got up out of my recliner and got back in my wheelchair and went into the kitchen to get me something to drink. And I was watching something on TV. I can't remember. And the song came on. And it brought back a memory of someone that is no longer here that I hadn't thought of in a while. And I got to thinking about that person. I was like, oh, I miss them so much. And of course, because I was in pain and I didn't feel good, I started crying. And I was like, oh, I really miss them. But after it was all over with and I went through that of feeling sad about the person not being here, I really felt better. And I felt at ease. But I had to have that moment, of remembering that person. And I remembered the good times that we had and what would we be doing now and, stuff like that. So I do have my moments that I'm not always upbeat and, oh, it's all, hunky-dory and everything's fine. I do have my moments of sadness and remembrance, and it's okay. Oh, the Elf movie. I didn't watch that until about 2 years ago. I'm not kidding. I wouldn't watch it because I was thinking, oh, I won't like this. This is silly. This is too silly for me. A grown man in an elf suit, but I really liked that movie. That was the run on Savings and Loan, Mr. Potter was. Yeah, Papa Smurf must know that movie line by line. Sometimes we need the YouTube family to pick us up, and we are there. Oh, thank you, Dan. Dan's so kind. He wants to act like he's not, but he is. Yeah, we do have those moments. We do. There's SRJ Wildcat. SRJ Wildcat, I purchased something on an auction and I'm going to send it to you when it comes in. I specifically purchased it for you. And I think I already have your address because I think I've sent you something before. I'm pretty sure I have, but I'm going to be mailing you something soon when I get this in from, it'll probably be after the first of the year, but something's going to come to you. I want you to know that. All right, go let Lucy out. My daughter, her fur babies are here right now at my house. She's staying on the weekends now because her husband works nights. So she's staying on the weekends. He works Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday night. And we don't want her to be at her house and go into labor and nobody out there at her house with her. So she stays with us. So her fur babies, when she left to go to work this morning, she left them here and she'll pick them up this afternoon. Oh, there's my beautiful friend, Lori. Hey, how are you? I was wondering where you were, Lori. Welcome in. Angie, I had my birthday. Not even one of my kids contacted me. Christmas will be a repeat. I'm over the sad now. They will wake up one of these days. Yeah, Ron. They will. And I hope it's soon. I hope it's not too late. But eventually, we all wake up to something that we need to wake up to. When was your birthday, Ron? I'm assuming it was in December. Pam said, I saw it for the first time last year. Oh, you love the quilt? Oh, well, thank you. I'm so glad that you did. My grandmother, there's such things as quilted quilts and tacked quilts. The tack quilts are the ones they use the crochet thread and they just tack it in certain places, which is still beautiful to me. But my grandmother, she knew she could do some quilting. There's Anitra. Hi, Anitra. How are you? There's my Mississippi friend, and should I say girlfriend. She may be making a trip to Mississippi soon, and she and I are going to get together and maybe do a little gambling. I don't know if we'll be able to spend that much time because I don't know what she'll be doing when she comes this way. She'll probably spend it with her family because I don't know how long it's been since she's been to Mississippi. It may have been a while, but I hope she gets in contact with me and we can just meet up. That's going to be great. Oh, I know I didn't have to do it. But I just thought of you when I saw this and I said, no, I've got to do this. I've got to do that. Yeah, Taylor's working. She's working. Yes, she is. She's going to work up until she can't work. The doctor either tells her she can't or she has the baby, one or the other. Y'all, and I don't know if you all have seen the pictures that she took. They call them maternity pictures. Lord, I don't know what we would have done back in the day. These gender reveals and these maternity pictures and had all that when we had babies. I don't know what would have happened. But if you're not a friend of mine on Facebook, I don't know if you saw them, but she sent me the whole package today of what the pictures look like. And this is my favorite one. I don't know if y'all can see that. They had pictures made, and they call them maternity pictures. Y'all, they'll come up with anything these days. I don't know. It's kind of wild. And yes, I do know that movie. We all touch so many people's lives in so many ways. Oh, your birthday was the 17th? Well, happy belated birthday. I forgot about your live. No notice. I was in Ella's and someone said they hadn't seen you yet, and Ella said she has her live. She will probably be here after, so I'm sorry I'm late. Oh, honey, you go on that YouTube highway wherever it takes you. You don't worry about it. You know I love you, and wherever you choose to be, you go right ahead. But I'm glad you're here because you're my friend, and I'm glad to see you. And I'm always happy to have you here. Photos Against Anxiety. Hello. Welcome. I hope you're having a good December. Yes, definitely we'll get in contact with you. Please do. Because I want to see how many people I know. Because I was the branch manager in the town that you have your loved ones are in that town. So I know, and I also worked at the bank in that town. So I know I probably know some of your relatives. I need my Angie fixes every week. A coworker of mine better has worked till she went into labor and had the baby 5 hours later. Crazily crazy probably keeps your mind, yeah, it keeps you occupied. You don't want to sit around. I didn't want to sit around, and I worked up until the time I had both of mine. Oh, thank y'all. Yeah, Lori. Yeah, people get mixed up sometimes. All right. Well, it's been an hour, so here we go. We gotta do our questions. Everybody's telling Ron happy belated birthday. Speaking. Y'all, I'm doing easy tonight on supper. I'm just gonna tell y'all. I am I'm up we're having burgers. I'm not going all out for supper tonight. It's not happening. With all this coming up Saturday with this big meal we're having. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. You lack seven neighbors and you'll have 1,000. That is awesome. Don't forget, go over there and connect with a handicapped traveler. He and his wife have some great videos. They travel around to different parks and uh, things like that. Y'all hear my daughter's fur babies in there. I didn't watch the neighborhood chat yet. I have been fighting depression lately, holidays, so it's me. Always, I will be okay. Uh, that's what we were just talking about, Lori. A lot of people are going through things that other people don't realize. That's why we should be kind all the time. My grandbaby might be born on your birthday, Lori, the 28th, because uh it could happen. Either I'm getting a delivery outside or somebody pulled up out there. It could be James. I don't know. But I'm not going to answer my door. Either they'll come in or they'll go away. One or the other. But I got my camera here to show me who it is. My daughter is loving Nikki's new album. I've heard a few cuts. Sounds pretty good. Uh-oh. Let me see who's my camera just showed up. Hold on, let's see who this is. Let's see who this person is outside my house. They may have been coming up. You know how they check the light meter and all that? Could be doing that. No, it sounds like James. It sounds like James. Yeah. Everybody needs prayer. Like I said, nobody knows the battle that somebody's dealing with. I'm not used to barking dogs because we don't have one. I'm not used to that. I used to be. We used to have a fur baby. But let me see who this is. It's on this camera. Let's see who this is. Oh, it's James. I want him to come and get the dog stirred up. I might have to just. I saw my grandchildren Sunday, so it helped big time. Oh yeah, that always helps. Always, always. Misha barks at every sound he hears. I know. Oh, I was thinking your live is starting to sound like ours. James is walking around the house with one of his friends, and Taylor's dogs do not like one of his friends, Jason. But you know, dogs can sense things from people. And they must sense something off Jason that they do not like because they do not like him. Not a fan of barking dogs. Got to teach them not to do that. My neighbor's dog ticks me off a lot. I don't have to hear them because I don't have one. These are my daughter's fur babies. And they're larger dogs. So when they bark, it is a deep, like, vicious sounding bark. Not your little squeaky bark, bark, bark. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Except for my grandson kept reminding me he will be 13 years old on the 22nd. Oh my goodness. So I could have a baby on, we could have a baby on the 22nd too. Bye, Joni. Thank you for dropping by, dear. Misha's old. He's going to bark. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. This is kind of a dual question, but you can just answer one part of it. It says, what's the best and worst thing about being a man or a woman? What's the best and worst thing about being a man or a woman? I don't have a complaint about being a woman. I wouldn't want it any other way. We all know, I think I asked this question before, but we all know what the worst thing is about being a woman. The best thing is you get to be a mom if you want to. If you're able to and you're blessed with a child, that's the best thing I can think about. Yes, that's what I was thinking, Anitra. That is exactly what I was thinking. You only have complaints about men. Look, I've been married 36 years. 36 years. To the same person. So can I tell you that I have seen pretty much, I don't want to say everything, but I have seen and lived through and dealt with a lot of awkwardness and weirdness and he has too. I'm not just saying it was me putting up with him. He's had to put up with me also. And I'm just not the greatest thing sometimes when on some days. Like yesterday, he walked really lightly because he knew I was hurting really bad. So he walked really, really softly and didn't really say much because sometimes he likes to joke and kind of get me riled up in a joking way to start saying things back to him. He knew not to do that yesterday because I wasn't in the mood for that. So he kind of just walked around me like, you okay? Are you feeling better? Have you done this? Have you done that? Why don't you take a nap? That might make you feel better. That's the way he was yesterday. But when I'm in a pretty good mood, he'll joke and, things like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Women are on an emotional roller coaster from the time they are born. I mean, just like this. I mean, up and down, up and down. Men, they pretty much, stay on course. Anitra, you leaving, darling? Thank you for dropping by. I love you. See you next time. Ron said the monthly's not good for women. I mean, for men either. Point taken. Point taken, Ron. Point taken. He said, I would go and hide. Point taken. Very good. I guess I can roll with that. I can roll with that. Okay. If you could change, I hope I'm not asking these same questions, but let's see. I think I've asked that. Who has who has inspired you as a mentor? Who has been a mentor in your life? I may have asked that question too. Oh, you're still here? Great. I thought someone was telling you bye. so he'll it's hell on earth for some of us. Yeah, it can be difficult for men sometimes when that happens. But mom the most, then dad. True. My daddy and grandma before they passed. I had a person in my life that was a mentor to me that I learned so much from. And actually, it was the person I was thinking about yesterday. And I miss, you know, here's what I want to tell the people that are younger. You think something's going to last forever, and it's not. Whether it's taken away from you in one way or either by someone passing away, that moment that you're living in, like right now that we're living, or the moment that you're living in with someone that you're cherishing that time with them, or you should be. That's why I say all this drama and all this bickering and arguing, and that's not even necessary. Sometimes you have to have a misunderstanding to get to an understanding, but it's not going to last forever. So make sure that you spend quality time and really be present when people are around you. Because when I was reflecting on this person yesterday, I thought I never knew, which I knew I was having a good time and I was enjoying myself, but I never knew that in the future I would look back and go, wow, that was a good time. I really, really cherished that time, you know? So don't miss good visits and good times with people because you don't get your way or you're miserable or you don't feel good or you want to be upset with them. Try to enjoy it because we don't live forever. My mama and grandmama's very nice, very wise women. Oh, that must be where you get it from, Christina, because you're very wise too. I didn't realize it when I was younger, though my dad was an awesome mentor for me. Wish I could still talk to him. I know that's kind of what I was trying to say. Uh, you're in that moment. Say like this was back in my 30s. I was having these memories in my 30s and 40s. And I was visualizing those memories of us being together and sharing these different times and thinking at that time when I was in that moment, I wasn't thinking about how wonderful. I knew I was having a good time and I was enjoying it, but I didn't realize how wonderful it really, really was. You know, and I'm thinking, should I have said more than what I ever said? Should I have said I love you more? Should I have hugged this person more? Should I have had more conversation? You know, but I was so thankful of what I do remember. Hey, Brandy, welcome in. So good to see you. I pray I have influenced our kids, have learned as much from me as I did him. I know, I that's the prayer for me too. I hope when I'm no longer here that my children reflect like I did yesterday, even though I was sad and I cried a little bit. I cried because I missed this person, but not because of anything that had happened, but just because I missed them. And I love the fact that we had the years that we had together. You know that saying, it's better to have loved and lost than never loved at all? That is so true. That is so true. For the ones who have passed before us can still hear you. Yeah, they are always in our lives. Talk to them. They can hear. Yes, I believe that. I do believe that. My mom always said never leave or hang up or go to bed at anyone when you're mad at them, and to always say, I love you when you're leaving. You had a very wise mother. I gotta take something to drink. Same here, Handicap. I look forward to seeing and talking to them one day. My brother, too, are all gone now, but glad they're not here to see the world now. Yes. Tomorrow is never a given. That's true. That is true. You are so right. I am so glad y'all are here. Y'all are just making my day. I am so happy that y'all have come in to visit with me. I always enjoy this time of the week. I have my live only once a week. Uh, that's why it lasts a little longer than some people that have lives, because I only go live once a week. Hello, GJ3 Full. For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything, neither have they any more a reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. All right. Do y'all believe in coincidences? Do y'all believe there's such thing as a coincidence? Love all of you. I hope God blesses all of you today. Hugs. I got to go do my chores. Okay, Brandy. Have a Merry Christmas. Do y'all believe in coincidences? And I know y'all have all experienced this, but have you ever been somewhere where you are in a situation or you see this person and all of a sudden you think, okay, wait a minute. I've been here before. You know, that deja vu moment. Like, okay, this has already happened. Deja vu. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Uh, I've been here before. Wait a minute. It's like you already have been there. You know what the person's going to say and do. Have y'all ever had those moments? Oh, I sometimes when I have those moments, I get chills. Like, ooh, like this is surreal. Wow, Ron. Mine are they don't come frequent. They're kind of spaced out, but I do have them. I do have them. Or have you ever met a person and you think, I know this person from somewhere else. I don't know how I know them or where we met, but I feel like we already know each other. Have you ever done that? And it could have been years apart. Hello, GJ Threefold. I can agree with what you had just said, Ismiandi. Cherish your loved ones while they're still living, for when they die, there is no more talking back. Beware of fortune tellers, though, for they will summon a demon, aka an familiar spirit. Yeah, I don't know about. I've never been to a fortune teller, or now I know people that have done that. They've been to fortune tellers and people like that. I've never experienced that. I don't know what that's like. Do not know. I don't judge people for doing that. They have their reasons. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Christina. They have their reasons for doing that. Uh, so I don't judge them, because when you lose a loved one that you so desperately want to hold again, or hear their voice again, or be with them, I don't know what I would do in that situation. So I don't, it's not for me to judge them, it's only for me to love them. But I've never been to something like that. Oh yeah, I understand that. GJ34. I know you don't judge. I know, just by being around your channel and all that. I know where you're coming from. I completely understand it. We only have two more questions. Is it more difficult for you to speak kindly or honestly? Is it hard for you to speak kind to someone or honest to someone? Some people just can't be kind. It's, and and they don't mean anything by it. I know that is, you think, well, of course they know they're not being kind. Well, James, my James, he he has a way of saying things sometimes that sounds like it's not kind. But I've been married to him long enough to know it's just his tone of voice. And I try to tell him, it's how you present it. People will receive it better if you would present it a little softer, without being as a matter of fact, like you're judging them, or you're saying, oh, crazy, did you not understand what just happened, and make them feel about this high. But he's gotten a lot better over the 36 years. But he wasn't trying to be unkind. It was just his tone. The tone he would use would be so direct and so, I hate to say it, but kind of harsh. And he wasn't even realizing from his mouth to their ears what it actually sounded like. I do understand, though, because a familiar spirit does seem to know how to please us, don't they? Oh, yeah. I don't have a problem with either. Ray is the same way, and he doesn't realize it. He said, I'm just saying that. Yeah, I tell James, if you could just hear the way you say things, oh, and sometimes I have to say, bring it down a little bit. Why are you talking so loud about answering the question? Why can't you just calmly answer the question? And I said, the louder you get, does it make you more right? You know, some people think the louder they get, the more right they are. No, it doesn't work that way. I've been told I sound harsh at times. I don't mean to. Yeah, like James, he doesn't mean to. He's just trying to get a point across. I mean, not in a bad way. I mean, some people just have a firm voice. I mean, when I worked out in the public, people would say I was very firm and direct, which I always was. Always were. That's just who I was. Both example, your face could stop a clock, your face could make time stand still. I have no problem with either. Honest 24/7. And that's the hard part, especially when you lose a loved one. Yes, Ray gets loud and answers like he's angry at times. My grandchildren will say to him too, Papa Ray, why are you mad? He said, I'm not. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a man thing or I don't know. Just got to get around some good people that are living, even if it's just one that could help to uplift you until you're able to stand well on your own. Yes, absolutely agreed. Agreed. Oh, I have to tell y'all this, and this is not a bragging, but I have to tell y'all this. And she's not in here right now, so I hope she'll watch this. Okay, so not only was Ella giving away gifts, but she gave away awards. I had no idea that I was getting one of these awards. And when she started talking about giving away awards, I never dreamed that she would even think about giving me an award. And wasn't worried about it if she did or didn't. I was going to be excited for whoever got the award. All of a sudden, I hear my name that she wants to give me an award, and I get this little plaque that's going to say awesome job or something on it. Y'all, I was so moved. It brought tears to my eyes because y'all don't know how many times James has so many trophies in this house of different things that he had gotten trophies for. Matt and Taylor, trophies, awards, uh, different things. I have one little basketball award that I got when I played basketball. And they'd always joke with me about having just that one little what I just say. I done lost my train of thought. But when she was gonna give me that award, she'll never know what that meant to me. Now, when working out in the public, I've gotten certificates for completing a task. Oh, trophy. The little bitty trophy that I have. I've gotten an award for, completing a task, a computer course, but nothing to represent me as a person, something that I accomplished. So when she gave me that, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. It was like somebody giving, I was so humbled, so shocked. It just meant the world to me. She does not know what that meant to me. So you can be heard. Yeah, I like that song too. But I was just in shock. She talked about my channel and my personality, and it didn't puff me up and make me want to brag about it or anything. It just, I was so humbled and so shocked. I couldn't believe it, because when I come to you all with my channel, my neighborhood chats, my lives, I don't do it to brag or to make myself look good or not good or anything like that. I do it to share out my knowledge of things that I think may help someone, the little wisdom that I do have, the love that I want to share with each one of you all, the kindness I want to give. You know, I it's things like that. But when someone recognizes it, y'all just don't know. I was just in total shock. And it's a little plaque about like this, and I'm supposed to get it from Ella. That meant so much to me. She'll never know what that meant to me. I've gotten awards. If it were up to me, they would be in a drawer. Kathy, it wasn't exactly about, because James's trophies are all packed up in our closet. We made our children take all of theirs when they got their own home, got married, got their own home. And it really wasn't about the actual trophy. It was about the acknowledgement of, I can't believe this. This lady is speaking of me, who I am just a plain old small town little older lady that only wants to show love and kindness to others, you know? And I don't know, it was just, I can't express to you what it meant to me. Oh, thank you. Miss Southern Belle had me crying over the box she sent me. Just to know someone thinks of you like that is what I know, Christina. I mean, it's amazing how some people just can do the right thing at the right time. It's so unexpected with no motive behind it. They just do it. That's what's amazing. This old helmet. Yeah, my eyes are not doing well this morning. If y'all see somebody put something in the chat that's not appropriate, please take it out. Here we have no drama, no bullying, no backstabbing, no mischievous, out of the way behavior. You're welcome in here as long as all that is not brought into the chat. All right, so Christmas will be over with by the time I see you all again, because I have my lives on Tuesdays. Now, I'll have my neighborhood chat video come out in a couple of days. And maybe, just maybe, by next week, little Lincoln will have appeared and come into this world. And I will go, I'm planning on going live if I can. Everything might be up in a uproar and everybody going fast and moving and this and that. and I won't be able to, but I will definitely do a video sooner or later after he's born. I mean, it'll be something for y'all to know that he has come into this world. He has made his entrance. What do you mean you don't have a wrench? What are you talking about? You can't do what? I have been getting boxes the last few days, and they were things I won, and some people gifted me, and it's helping with my depression big time. Makes me cry. Oh, that's so nice, Lori. I'm so glad. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, Papa Ron, I don't give out wrenches to everybody. Somebody's in here that will take care of it for me, I'm sure. Who is this? I cannot pronounce that. Moon Wolf. I can say that though. Oh, Moon Wolf, are you new to my channel? Welcome in. Deleted a bad comment or a troll. Oh, gotcha. So, one last thing before we go, we'll discuss, and that is how do y'all plan on, who are y'all going to be with on Christmas Day? Anybody? We won't be with anyone. My family's coming on the 23rd, and James and I will be here on the 25th. It'll be just he and I. Well, that's as far as I know. I don't anticipate anybody coming by on that day, which is fine. I mean, I'm good with that. We don't anticipate doing anything great for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Yes. Yeah. You going to your son's house? How far away does he live from you, Lori? How far? It's okay, Wolf. You are fine. Good to see you. Good to have you. Don't forget to give me one of these. 45 minutes. Hopefully, I don't know how this works or why it works like this. Oh, let me say one thing. The next full moon, if y'all believe in things like this, the next full moon that we're going to have is going to be on the 26th of December. And a lot of times, babies are born on full moons. So maybe we'll have a baby on the 26th. I don't know. But whenever he gets ready, and she's dilated almost 2 centimeters already. So he's well on his way of trying to make an appearance. We will celebrate December 30th at our eldest son's. Nice. Nice. I will either be at my son's for my granddaughter's and his birthday, because his birthday's on the 30th and Berkeley's is on the 30th. Or I will be here with my daughter and Lincoln. I think he'll be here before then. But I know, I was thinking the same thing, Christina. You and I are on the same wavelength. Because I'm thinking the same thing, but I don't know. And her doctor, she's got to go, if she works in Brookhaven, which is 9 miles from her house, it takes her about 12 minutes to get home. Well, if she goes into labor at work, that's 12 minutes to get to her house. Then she's got to go to the hospital, which is another 50 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic. And I told her, I said, it can happen fast, honey. I said, I had your brother in 3.5 hours. So don't think that you hear all these stories of these women. Oh, I was in labor 18 hours. I was in labor 12 hours. I said, you may not be that way. So when it happens, we got to be going. Oh, yeah. She's got to get to 10. You're right. Merry Christmas to you too, Ron. Thank you for coming in. Collins is the 22nd. My brother's the 24th. Mine is the 28th. My mom's was January 5th. My nephew is January the 12th. Wow. We don't have any birthdays in January. If he comes in January, which I don't look for him to last that long, he'll be the first in our immediate family to be born in January, which I love garnet, and that's the color for January month. Lark, wait, 55? Welcome in. Have you been here before? Oh, let me write that down. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the different changes that I'm gonna have on my channel for next year. And y'all don't eat too much on Christmas Day, and try to enjoy yourself. Look around and really be in the moment, and try to look for the blessing in everything. The baby will come when he's ready. Yes, it could be as short as 10 minutes or as much as 3 days. Exactly. Yes, I agree with that. My grandmother would always say, um, the apple will fall from the tree when it gets ripe. When it's time, it's time. And she would say, people would say, "Oh, I don't have money to have another baby." When they would find out they were pregnant, she would always say, "Every baby comes with a loaf of bread." In other words, you're going to be able to feed it when it comes. Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that you're in the hospital. My grandmother says that also babies come closer to a full moon. Yep, the full moon's on the 26th. Um, I this afternoon I'm gonna give y'all my plans. Y'all know I'll be on that YouTube highway somewhere. But I'm also gonna I got some chores I gotta do. Um I've got to oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Mm, I'm so sorry about that. Cancer in kidney. Oh wow. Hopefully that it'll be right at the time whenever the time comes though. Yes. If the doctors will allow it, get into a squatting position, that will make it easier also. Well, they're planning on doing a section because my daughter's a high risk pregnancy. So, oh, you're right. It has to be 10. Yes. I don't know what the weather is there, but we're supposed to have rain Saturday when my children come. Uh, I don't know what the weather's supposed to be on Christmas Day here. Let me look at that real quick. I don't know if some of you all are getting snow or what. Let's see what the 10-day forecast. Next Monday is a 60% chance of rain here. That's Christmas Day. And the high is supposed to be 68. My son was 5 hours after I started contractions. My friend was in the same time as me. It took her 3 days. Both kids were born on the same day. Wow. This should be her last one, right? Because she got the perfect family. No, my son has the little girl. This is her first child. My son has Berkeley. Even though Berkeley looks like my daughter and everybody thinks that she belongs to my daughter, uh, Berkeley belongs to my son. So each one of them, I have a child now. I only could wish I would have had a boy and a girl, but I got two girls. I was 9 centimeters when I pushed my son out, and he tore me up. I couldn't wait. What got me is when I tried to, when I was having Matt, and your body, if you're a woman, knows it tells you to push, and you don't have any control over it. So when my body was pushing without me being able to control it, the nurse is saying, "Don't push, don't push," and I'm like, "Lady, I'm not doing this. My body's doing it. I can't control it." Oh, y'all got snow today? Wow, was it a lot? Did y'all get a lot of snow, Anitra? This past week, we had a great grandbaby girl born. It is a Christmas blessing. Yes, it is. So there will probably be at least 2 more grandchildren for him. Yep, yep, because each one of them want to have another one. So I could potentially have 4, maybe 5 if we have a oops, maybe. But whatever God decides to give me, I'm gonna take and run with it. Oh, it's supposed to be like near 60 on Christmas here. Nice. That's not bad weather. But we're supposed to have rain and 68. But my prayer and wish for you all is for y'all to have a Merry Christmas and that y'all will be safe and nothing will come to you in harm's way and that you will just enjoy yourself with the ones that you're with, the ones that can't be there. Uh, just say, take care of them wherever they are, Lord. I hope you are well, don't have any sickness, and everything's beautiful. That's my prayer and hope for all of you. Oh, you hate snow? I'm done with grandchildren now. I have to wait for Anitra, your husband was from where you are? Is that why you moved from the south to the north? How did you end up north if you don't like snow? It must be snowing and freezing. 4 is good. Yeah, 4 is good. My grandmother had 12. We always said she had a dozen grandchildren. She didn't have a baker's dozen. She just had a dozen. Yes, I can. I can, Carol. I can do that. I sure will. I sure will. Everyone have a blessed Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. Stay safe and enjoy and cherish every moment. Okay, guys. I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'll see you all after Christmas. And remember, we're not guaranteed tomorrow. So enjoy yourself today. Bye, neighbor.